Sound waves are picked up by this wonderful mechanical ear, the microphone, which is really a glorified telephone transmitter.
Thank you for the roses. So sweet.
LifeLock.com/.
Oh, now that's scary.
Let's go. Here we are.
Good whatever. Whenever you are watching this episode of TikTok Around the Clock, the show where I take a look at what was going on with TikTok Live at 2 different times around the clock. Good morning, everybody. Glad you could make it here on this next to the last episode of Shenanigans. I am live streaming on my channel before the holidays, and we do have a Chatting with Beloved Chatters tomorrow. Spurgsnake will be joining us at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, but I cannot fiddle fuck around too long. I do have a brand ambassador job to get to, so I do have to get this show and get on out of here. I cannot fiddle fuck around for too long. And that is our middle segment. We have another Nintendo, what would you call it? Acapella singer for the middle segment. We had, I believe it was Aleski doing her own take on some Nintendo music, and we have some a cappella video game music for the middle segment. But first up, we are taking a look at what was going on at 1 a.m. And guys, we are stuck in the Jamiroquai room again. Let me just throw this banner up. Once I do upgrade and actually buy some editing software, I can throw this in before, and I will not need this banner. But on iMovie, I'd have to run it through again. I cannot put a overlay of both the DMCA alarm and banner with the basic bitch iMovie. So there it is, putting in post this banner right here as we jump into the Jamiroquai room. And once again, I believe she has had mime training. Because she is very good at the speeding up and slowing down. Not really going side to side. This hallway isn't long enough for her to do the side to side as Jamiroquai did. We're going to have to send her a Jamiroquai hat to really make this combo final. That would be a fun little touch. And I do believe we are missing the gifts. She's got the rose behind her back, and whenever she gets a little rose gift, a little rose cheer to you. A little ahata, as her accent there, and as you hear, when she does take a stomp out of the sandwich there. But I'm avoiding a DMCA not takedown, not strike. One day when this channel is monetized, I would like to monetize these videos. So that's why we have the DMCA alarm there. And we take out those songs which are DMCA protected.
Guys, you don't have no friends now. Look what you did.
Oh.
You just got benched and now you got no friends because everybody knows you're a hater.
No reason to make me wallow in it.
You're in the wrong lobby. You're singling yourself out.
Yeah.
So I have
all my
quite
people here are my
the
friends.
crush on Skittles here.
The room's filled with salty friends.
Those crazy eyes
cleaning out the
reminds
trash.
me of the crazy eyes of an ex-girlfriend. Like they're not psycho crazy, just
come inside
a similar amount of crazy as I am.
It's
I'm
like
inside.
a whole bucket of water. You shake it and all the
I
little
take it you're on the
baby
pill
water
if I can come inside.
What's going on with this chick? Come on, calm down.
I don't know if I could join a three-way with Skittles and her boyfriend, though.
Trying to suck the
Take a look at him. They are definitely a bisexual couple.
I'm
well,
sorry.
not definitely.
I
am
scared,
jumping
guys.
to conclusions there. But he would want to be the Lucky
Oh,
Pierre.
you're talking bad about
And the only
me.
way I want to be in a Lucky
Hey, baby,
Pierre
you're nice to me?
is with two girls, one of which are strapped.
There's nothing wrong with
Otherwise, it's gay.
Salty. They're coming in chat.
They're coming in chat. I
G-Rob,
see them coming.
not a fan of the blue
They're
hair,
coming in chat. They're coming in chat.
but it
Yeah,
does
it fell for you.
give
Head over
you
heels.
like the
So
bugs
sweet.
You're the
that
best.
have just those
You got
wild
Teddy's
colors,
love.
letting you know they're
There you go.
poisonous. Those glasses, those eyes, that
Or is
hair
this punchy?
lets you know that she is a certain type of crazy, and that is the
Or is
crazy I
this
like.
punchy? You know what I mean? It depends, because like it's kind of a thing.
Rochi is scared
What
of
does the
Skittles
H in
watching
guitar
him.
tabs mean? I'm not sure on
We
that
are
one.
getting a little
It could mean
introduction
hammer
here.
on, like
From Patrick Gnarly.
where you don't pick the note, you just use your fingers to
Thunder.
press down the string. Could mean that. I think that's what it means.
Thunder.
Have I done
Come
a
on, get
guitar
back to
tour?
Thunderstruck.
Joel, no. A lot of people have asked me to do that, but I'm kind of trying to keep it a Patreon thing. I'll probably make a video about it later, but yeah, we could vote on
More
a couple
guitar
songs. I
tips
can't play all
on
of
Patrick
Immigrant Song. I
Gnarly's
can kinda do that.
Patreon.
Oh, you have to have special shoes if you're trying to
Good
change the
morning,
sound
all.
of your amp. I have
Glad you can make
Jordan
it.
1s. So if you're trying to change the sound of your amp, you get a good pair of shoes. You can just.
Daytwa was actually feeling guilty, left a
I'm just
comment
kidding,
on
it's
a
not
recent video.
You can.
Sorry,
you can
I couldn't
get
make it.
special
So
pedals,
thank you for
to do
making
that.
it when you can.
I have a couple.
I understand
pedals
this time
that
isn't
aren't plugged in.
convenient for everyone. And I did push off the time, as I've said before, to not compete with Melton. And the days that he is broadcasting the same time I am, woo, boy, do I what do you think about it? Nice chill starring now. I think I want Shelfie. All right, we're making a band again, as we do sometimes. I want Shelfie in the band. Getting a nice chill going in the morning is Shelfie. We were getting a lesson from Patrick Charlie, and we're just getting nice. You can see this on the Weather Channel. The weather being in the background, having some nice music. What the 7-day forecast is, the hourly is, weather on the 8th, on the Weather Channel. It wasn't talking to Fury. Fury picked up a lot more recently. He picked up yesterday, and I was making jokes about the forces. All right, our band is coming together. We've got Shalfie and we've got Lola here. I feel like they've got a nice flow going of nice music.
I can show you
The Booty Ladies later. You know we have at least one.
And we're on our way to glory.
Bodies.
But the show never
Lola.
ends. And the encore lasts forever.
He's doing
It's
music.
time we're due to spend.
We're all in the hottie
Spending the
category.
years
One
together.
of the hotties was
Growing
number 2 in
older
top
every day.
for the musician category.
I feel home when I'm around you. And I'll gladly say again, I hope the encore lasts forever. Now it's by the time we spend. I don't know this part.
He's in the band. Shelfie's in the band. So we got our guitarist.
That's all I know that song. I gotta
And
be
a
honest.
nice-
I don't know the whole thing.
Got a nice
Yeah,
soulful
just
voice for
following
a very white
Lola.
chick.
I'm just trying to get my music out there, and if you guys like my voice or the vibes of this live, it'd be super cool if you followed me on TikTok if you're not already.
Like, give her a follow. Come on! Get rid of those comments. What the fuck is going on in the background? Okay, that's a balloon in that tire. There's supposed to be punishment
right, Pump.
in the beauty contest. So the punishment is shoot on a balloon. Number 3 here weighs
Okay.
little.
Okay, come on,
Need
guys.
assistance in popping
Yeah,
the
come on,
balloon.
guys. There's the last one. There's the last one.
Okay, only 2 balloons. This wasn't like the last time we saw the balloon punishment, where she had to do dozen
Yeah, come on.
balloons.
Kate Hepper, yeah, Hepper.
Very erotic.
Oh my God.
Balloon. Can you help me pop the balloon too? In the position to help me pop that balloon, number 4. It seems like we're always missing. We're missing either 2 or 3. There's always a 1 and a 4, but there's always a 2 or a 3 missing. They must have got the ultimate punishment. Roseanne here, not taking a part in the beauty contest. She is a beauty all on her own, in her own room, with her pink maid's outfit and her pink hair. All those beauty pageants are starting to get more and more crack energy. I think they got some imports from over here in the U.S. And unfortunately, Barry, no makeovers yet. But Roseanne looking very attractive. She's that beauty around. And you get an implied beauty there. Might not have much to ask. Just if you're wearing the proper outfit to clear out where her hips are at. And that's the end of the dance contest of dancing. Roseanne is above the dance contest. She's doing it all on her
What are
own.
you talking about, Donnie?
Chicago's hottest couple, recently
Literally,
seen
you're
on MTV.
delusional.
Oh, look at this guy. My neighbor actually made his own. Showed me all the molds he has. His girls, he has his girls to talk to, he says. And I don't know how much of a delusion this guy is in or how much he is self-aware, because we have seen him doing blatant bits with his girlfriend made of silicone here. But he is definitely taking this gimmick to a level, showing up on cable television and doing regular posts and
I
live
see a
streams
counselor.
on
Well, I did
with
when I was
his,
in school
silicone girlfriend.
and when I was at camp, but I don't go to camp anymore.
He doesn't go to camp.
He has a motorbike with a
does go to an
sidecar. I'm not
institution.
allowed to ride motorcycles. I mean that
Not allowed to
seriously.
ride motorcycles, not allowed to handle scissors or
Heather,
knives.
Can you press that follow button? Could you be a good follower? Do you want to judge my boyfriendhood? Let me judge your capabilities as a follower.
And if you're not a good boyfriend to a silicone doll,
Thank you, Emery.
you're really shitty. And really, I don't know if you can put yourself
I don't like picnics
up against
because
Lars
I
and
feel
the
like
Real
there's
Girl,
always bugs. They have
'cause he
somehow
took
bugs
his
always come
illusion
to the picnics.
and his boyfriendhood
Always like an
to
ant
another
within
level.
distance.
Lars and the Real
Mosquitoes and
Girl.
flies and stuff.
And
I
that
don't even like
town,
eating
a
outside,
very
to be
supportive
honest with
town.
you.
What a very
It's always windy.
surprising, heartwarming story
You get a
of the
picnic,
story
you put
of a
some
man
stuff
and his
down, and then
doll.
the wind starts like blowing it away. Like I really don't like picnics.
He is covering up those elbows today, Annie.
What up, Kayla? We're back at it. It's still
Not
ladies' night.
Going to get those elbows. Rob, I do believe that he's making sure he does not catch Fuckdoll COVID, because we do have our next TikToker here with a gaggle Fuckdoll. If one of them have the Fuckdoll COVID, then everybody's got Fuckdoll COVID. And I was saying this, you've seen this show before. I was talking about the redhead rental prices, but I don't know. This stylish one in the cowboy hat had me today. The princess looks like she has an attitude problem. I'm not so sure about her, even though she's back one. Oh, blue hair. There's the blue hair again. Okay, you requested no more blue hair. We've got green hair now from Calypso.
I'm in jail currently, in my mind.
In jail, in your mind. Sounds like a crazy person to me.
These comments are hurting my brain.
You don't have the crazy person eyes, like Skittle
I'm trying to
earlier.
process what's happening.
Has the crazy people eyes.
Do you have
that
a dog? I do have.
is
I
along
have
my
2.
crazy.
No, I have 3 dogs. I have 3 dogs.
Anyone know what this cosplay is?
None of them are in the room with me.
This looks like a
The
video
comments are hurting
game
my brain though. I'm like
cosplay,
saying toxic gossip.
and Annie is our video game expert. I believe she was telling me
that's
that
one of the
this-
funniest
because
comments
this
I've seen
game
all
had to be
night. Thank you.
postponed. I
Thank you
apologize
for
I
that.
couldn't be there, but we will be back soon
Girl, we grew up in the suburbs. I
With
almost
this
just
game
died.
with Annie.
I'm glad. I'm glad
Yeah.
I jump scared
You
you.
got here there.
Why are there
Anyone
so
remember Dog
fucking
Boy?
many?
in Liquid Television. That hair right up front looks like the hair of Dog Boy.
She's in
from Liquid
jail still.
Television.
I'm in jail too right now. I'm just in a nicer cell because they pity me.
Your mind. Are you in a head jail because of your craziness, or are you in a physical jail? Well, maybe she lives with her parents. That could be
Yes,
the kind of jail.
we are the gay siblings. TikTok, I'm allowed to say that. I am part of the Alphabet Mafia.
And he's saying she's going Grinch mode. I suppose that might be what it is. And if you notice, Calypso said the gay word, and now she's trying to cover her tracks, saying, I am one of the gays. So apparently we are working by South Park rules, where Mr. Garrison is allowed to sing, hey there, shitty, shitty, fag, but not everyone is allowed to sing that. Only if you are a certain type of person are you allowed to say certain words. Oh, what a dystopian future we live in.
Let me say the word.
Rochi says it's the shit element.
Say that about me.
Maybe it's
That's
a
rude.
half an element.
Anyways, this smells like
Quarter
God.
element.
What the fuck? That was the most random thing to say. That was the most random shit to possibly say.
Not like
This smells like
curious
God.
people. They only have
Anyways,
one
guys.
letter.
Anyway.
Chels has that in a sitting position. Like, the weird car dancer had. I wish I could remember the other one's name.
Laugh is so cute. My laugh is dry right now. I
A
need to
little
grab
bit
some
thin.
water because I have no
Price of
water.
Walmart.
No, nothing.
And yeah, that
You're
is
so quotable.
a very small midsection.
You remember when I used to
Very
post
good
my
woman.
quotes on Twitter?
Hourglass
Did I post
figure.
that? Anyways, this smells like God.
Well, yeah.
No, that doesn't really
Hourglass
make sense
figure,
as a Twitter
even though
post.
it's not a thick ass
Or an
and
X post.
big titties,
I guess is the right word.
that is a very
Today not
small
dance. I didn't do a dance today. No, I didn't. God is
Hey.
Eos. Yeah,
Listen,
apparently, bro.
I'm into thick
No,
girls,
it's literally the
but
best smelling
oh
thing
boy,
ever. Today?
Chels.
No, not today, but the other day. Was it yesterday?
No,
I went to the
problem
store
with
and
you
I
not
smelled
having,
someone and I literally was like, she's wearing
on
the
you.
same lotion. She's wearing the same
You're
lotion.
too young for me,
She
Art.
smells exactly like me. She smells incredible.
Damn you,
Love her.
people and your
You're right.
looks.
And I love you for that. You're waxed and I love you for that.
Well, yeah, before we get too far away from it, Deitois is pointing out she has a little bit of tone. It's not an overly toned arm, but she has a little bit of tone to her arm. I actually had a friend in college who I started being like, "Are you gay?" Because there was this lady who throughout the time we were getting our 2-year degree, 2.5 for me, she went to the gym too often and started looking a bit too masculine, and he was really into her when she got a bit too masculine for my likes. But yeah, nice little toned arm, very thin midsection, and
God is
a little
Eos.
attitude.
Yeah, apparently, bro.
I'm chill.
No, it's literally the best smelling thing ever. Today? No, not today, but the other day.
No, not
Was it
today.
yesterday? I went to the store and I smelled someone and I literally was like, she's wearing the same lotion. She's wearing the same lotion. She smells exactly like me. She smells incredible.
And he
Love her.
can't stand that voice.
You're right. And I love you for that. You're waxed and I love you for that.
Well, you got a little bit more of it as I was appreciating the arms,
Thanks, Iman,
as
for the
Deitois was
follow.
pointing out.
Hi from Singapore. Hi.
And here is our first booby lady. Solid D cup, maybe D cups from Madison.
Ryan.
And this is really all she does,
That-
is hangs
Thank you
out
so much.
in her chair. She has a very attractive face and big old titties, and a lot of times that is all you need to get a lot of TikTok followers.
Let's do this
She
one
certainly
as
got my
random
attention.
because I don't think I've seen this before. Hi from Italy. Hi. Hi, Velasquez. Thanks for the follow.
I dropped it certainly.
I don't think
I haven't been drinking.
I think I
I
gave this
certainly
one,
haven't.
but I don't think I got it. Which country? Thank you, Memphis, for the follow. Thank you, Byron.
And she's not even doing booby lady stuff, as Bonnie often does. Here's our booby lady. Bonnie going without a bra while watching a movie.
Hi, guys.
Do you know what this is?
A hip replacement.
Right.
And here's someone who talks less than the last booby lady.
Your grandpa's hip.
Bonnie often just does some dancing around with her titties half hanging out, almost exposing a nipple. Not doing that strategy here, but that nipple is saying, hello, everyone.
The good
The shape that makes this thing to be removed.
So make the language non-specific to medical field.
No, it's cis letters. There's 50 of them. I haven't read them. They get filed and I'll never see them again. Cease.
What are we watching? Can you put a mirror up so we can watch the TV with you, Bonnie? This isn't like the Slumber Party television where he'll put on an old VHS. And my favorite part of Slumber Party TV on TikTok are the trailers before the movie. There used to be a there
Thank you.
part to the trailer. No, they're not.
Where's all the Jazzy stuff?
We did get away from Catwoman cosplay really quick. Noticed very fast that there was some DMCA violating music, and now we are back to Lola. Of the ladies we've seen in the first half of TikTok Around the Clock, I think Lola I have got the biggest crush on. As I mentioned, Skittles with her crazy eyes is definitely my type. But I do love some curly hair because I am a narcissist and enjoy people who look like me. I did meet a lady who looked just like me, flip me the fuck out.
I was walking along, minding my business, when out of an orange-colored sky, flash, bam, alakazam, wonderful you came by.
Could you help me panhandle, Lola?
Drinking in sunshine, when out of an
So far, I've just got a dog helping me panhandle.
Wham, bam, alakazam, I gotta look at you. One look in my eye, timber. Watch out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I was into a spin and I started to shout, this is it. I've been hit, this is it. I was walking along, minding
And we do have a nice audience this morning. Thank you for joining, folks. Yeah, dang old Melton has changed his schedule. Changed my schedule to not be competing with him. My views have been down some of these days because the more popular streamer is moving around a little bit, going along. So thanks for being the fallback, everyone. I understand. He's been doing this longer than I am. He's got a better hold of it. I understand the interaction. So thanks for being the number 2. As a polyamorous fellow, I understand. Melton is your primary partner, and I am your secondary, and that is okay. I am just glad that we have a relationship.
That was my attempt at Orange Colored Sky. I hope you guys liked it.
And I really talked a lot through Lola, but I gave her a nice little highlight without talking for a bit. I do have a very nice hair. Thank you, Annie, for pointing that out. He has got down podcasting thing. I'm less than a year into it. I believe I'm doing it okay at it. There's actually some drama that I have decided not to bring up. That was like, if I get into this drama, that is often good for numbers. That's just not who I am, or someone attempting to manufacture drama. I'm just going to stay away from it and be me.
DJ ka?
And just be an odd fuck.
DJ ka pa lang. Na?
And here's how to do laundry when you ain't got no electricity. She is missing the washboard. Have washboards not been invented? That is the thing we had before electricity here in the States.
You like Reckless song? My cousin's doing live. I mean, he's doing a DJ.
And it is that time of year, Michaela, to give the family the drama. The holidays, good luck, everyone, on saving that drama and keeping it to a minimum during this week. I'm not sure who Rick is, but only if Rick is a proper man, then he fucked my girl. I was going to say I don't have a girl, but I am going on a date later tonight.
Yeah! I'm just too fucking powerful. I'm just too powerful. God damn it. Yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah! I'm just too.
And he was very much a fan of the native girl. I'm not sure which country she was from, but she was indeed washing that. And without a washboard, you really got to get into it. A washboard would have made things a lot easier. And here we have a very intense man. So take it away, Tamarica.
Powerful. I'm just too fucking powerful. God damn it!
I knew that I kept
this is my world, goddammit.
For a reason.
This is my goddamn world. And y'all just living in it.
It's up there at the top.
This is my world, goddammit.
No, this is America's world.
Come here, bots. Come here, bots. This is my world. And y'all just living in it. And y'all gonna stay in it, goddammit. This is my world. And I call the shots. I call the shots.
Isaac Walmart guessing meth.
Telekinesis!
Oh, telekinesis.
Telekinesis!
Does meth bring up your telekinesis powers?
Telekinesis! Yeah! 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 I'm just too fucking powerful. I'm just too fucking powerful.
And giving a greeting.
Because I'm him. I'm him. I'm him.
Him with a capital H. And he is working out his god powers.
I'm him.
In this mortal body.
I'm the real deal. I'm the real goddamn deal.
Too powerful for G-Rob. Was him. Was he. And I don't know if looks like not everyone was a fan of him, but he is in his mortal coil at this moment. So getting his almighty powers down and a little bit of telekinesis showing off before he gets to his next form and evolves to a more powerful form of him. As I mentioned, we have an a cappella singer. Does she call this Yoshi Bop? This is Simply Mooney doing some Nintendo themes with nothing but her own voice in the style of Yoshi. I do believe that was a fully lead pencil, not just the center. So he was lifting a whole lot of weight there. And we have one more video from Mooney. I was about to call her Heavy Mooney from Simply Mooney. But thanks for joining, Spurg Snake. I did plug your episode of Chatting with Beloved Chatters at the top. I'll go ahead and plug that again. Thank you for joining tomorrow. We had a preliminary call. Have a few of some overlapping interests. Well, a lot of us do. As I've mentioned, a lot of us are Opie and Anthony and Stern Show refugees. So that was something that was easy to ramble on about. And thank you all for joining. Please hit that like button. Thank you for chatting. When you comment after the video is done, that helps the algorithm as well and helps people find it. I did pick up a few new followers from the completionist episode. The reason I put that to the front of the line is because I'm certainly addicted to completionist content. So thank you, new people, for subscribing. Hit that notification bell. Dylan from somewhere at gmail.com is how you can get in touch with me for other random needs or to be one of the beloved chatters. And yeah, thank you all. Oh, and I do have a new theory that I thought of after the completionist episode that I didn't get to. My theory was that one of the completionist family members was the one doing shady shit with the money. I think that they kept the money in a high yielding interest account, and they weren't touching the principal, but they were taking the interest. That is my new theory, is that they were working around not stealing money that was donated, but stealing the interest that was accumulated. That is my new theory. I'm not accusing. Do not put me in your frivolous lawsuit, Gerard, as you're claiming to do with Carl Jobst, who's already in a frivolous lawsuit with Billy Mitchell. Oh, but there is talk that Gerard might have a lawsuit against Carl Jobst and Mutahar for illegally recording their phone call. So that is actually something he might be able to win on, when there does seem to be a lot of defeats coming the way of the completionists. So one more from Simply Mooney here. This is actually the same one that Alexi did, the Super Mario Piranha theme done in the style of a cappella Yoshi. And who's that other guy? I should pull up that other guy who does a cappella gaming on YouTube. He just started doing it again. Annie believes that Gerard and the Open Hand Foundation took advice from the Financial Feminist. And oh boy, yeah, a lot of us are familiar with the Financial Feminist thanks to not Carl Jobst, but Carl Hamburger. And she can call herself the Financial Feminist, but she has a lot of bad ideas. And speaking of ideas, here is some shopping ideas, some gift ideas for you from TikTok. A full-on ad, as you can see down there at the bottom, if you would like to buy some of these wood-crafted by hand products. I really like the whale. The whale back here always gets me when I run into this guy. And I've run into this guy a few times. And you can get fully QVC on it, as I mentioned, with this ad down bottom. But enough of that ad. I want to see the actual product. The whale looks cool, the jellyfish, and the pig. But all those in the back, they've got to be the most expensive because those are the neatest. Hit the like, and the like does like to be hit. You do need to get permission for getting into hitting play, and the like button has established that it does like being hit. It will call out yellow if you hit it too hard. So far, I have not heard the like button call out yellow to stop being hit. But if you do hit it twice, that does take it from like to just simply nothing. It doesn't double like. Not like on TikTok. You can like all over again. With YouTube, it depends. If it's an even amount of likes, nothing happens. If it's an odd amount of likes, then you've liked it once. And here we've got Vic, the booby lady at the office. Oh, not just the booby lady at the office, the booty lady at the office. And this is definitely a real workspace. There her coat is on the back of her chair, and she just shows up to work all the time, and her button is just struggling. I wonder if she has an extra shirt in her top drawer in case it's finally the day that the threads... Boom. Girl ASMR with a very phallic ASMR, a carrot in her mouth. Yes, Isaac Walmart, those buttons are putting in a shift. They are on the corner. They are ready for some Johns to hit them. And king of all diffs, fists the like button. As long as it's an odd amount of fists, it counts. Even amount of fists cancels out the like. G-Rob coming across a lot of young ladies she does not like. The blue-haired girl, the mouth noise ASMR, and that's like such a high percentage. It's over half of the noises in ASMR are mouth noises. And I do come across ASMR somewhat often. I decided to keep this one, who was being quite phallic with her carrot and with her ice cream. There we go. She almost made the cover with that sucky. Yeah, a lot of people are into this. G-Rob, absolutely not. She is out of the mouth noises. If you have muted it, you can now come back. Well, if you've muted it, you can't hear me saying come back. You just have to take the visual cue of seeing Mouth Noise Girl no longer being here. And now TikTok really pushing for me to buy some wood-carved objects. And we have a nice little carousel and train that wasn't in the other ones. A lot of whales, like the other guy, and a pig. So there are some ones that are common. Oh, and the jellyfish. Yeah, he's got some common ones. He's also got the little bunny there. Kind of looks like from Mario World. Certain settings, and he is recommending the mouth noises. Yeah, Rochi. His wood is moving, but he is not getting struck or taken down. You need to be very careful with how you use your suggestive moving wood, and you can get away with it. Thanks for sticking around, G-Rob, and being able to look at those things you don't like through the lens of me, who you do like, and I like you too.
A feminine shape. I don't feel like I do. And
I don't know if you guys know Gabby Tufts. Gabby Tufts, she's talking about some of her features that she's unhappy with, and she is going through a transition, and she had quite a deficit to come from to get into a feminine figure. This is Gabby Tufts in the WWE when she went by the name Tyler Rex. So Gabby did have quite the deficit of masculinity to work with once she decided to start transitioning into Gabby. Rochi, Tyler Rex, this fellow is decided go the complete opposite direction. This is not who I am. I want to be a lady, and she has come a long way. Of course, when first making her transition, she was not looking very much feminine at all. But starting to meet some of her goals.
It's like that's what creates dysphoria in me. So
I need to
that's why I'm
plug my
trying to lose
power
more
in.
muscle mass. I've got, because if I
Be right
gain
back,
fat
Gabby.
now and do the fat transfer and then try to lose more muscle, I'll lose the fat in the process. Honest opinion on Dr. Toby Mayer voice feminization.
Power plugged in.
So Dr. Toby Mayer did my surgery, and as you can tell, it's not
Dr. Toby Mayer.
I've
Jim Norton
I've
probably
heard
knows
some
him.
fantastic voices from
Jim
Dr.
Norton.
Toby Mayer. And
One of the early
and he told me going into it, he said we have a 50-50
proponents.
chance, 'cause
Yes,
I had
proponents
2 breakaway shaves before, and he
of
said
women
"You've got a lot
transitioning.
of scar tissue in there." He's like, I'm going to do what I do, but I cannot guarantee that your voice will be what I usually get. I said, okay. And the reason I went with Toby, Dr. Mayer, is because you can talk the next day. Whereas other vocal feminization surgeries, you can't talk for weeks or months.
Which
It
makes
takes, like,
sense.
months
It's
for them
a
to heal because they actually splice your vocal cords.
It's quite
Toby Mayer
invasive.
has a proprietary method where he does something and you can talk the next day. And I needed to for my business. So I went with that.
Dr. Toby? No, Dr. Victor. And
what I'm doing now is I'm doing a little massaging, sculpting.
You're
Make sure
massaging
everything's in place,
down
everything's
there, are
flat. You put the filler in, it might not go in perfectly flat, but we have to make it flat.
Well, he's not going to be flat for long if you keep
David,
massaging
I'll
down
take a
there.
couple from you. David, you could pause for a little bit.
Oop, pause the video. We don't want the internet to see this. Like that
The
Seinfeld
glands
episode
it's a little slower to do the glands.
where his dentist decided to molest him while he was under. And that was actually Bryan
Take our
Cranston.
time.
Bryan Cranston, as a dentist, molested Jerry Seinfeld.
And look at the little pinfish going across water. Something's chasing him. We're going to be
Cranston actually made
in Ohio soon for the
nightclub
holidays. I'll be
appearance
doing my
on
lives in
Seinfeld.
Ohio soon again, and down at the river hopefully, and the Columbian House, where we had the freaky encounter with the thing moving in the windows. That's going to be a lot of fun. But when we get back, we're going to be doing a lot more of this, and then we have the walk, of course, right after that. You know, the walk is coming, so we're going to be busy. So it might be kayaking on weekends.
Surgery, didn't it, G-Rob? It looked like they were still fucking
As soon as the holidays are over,
genitals
we're
down
going to
there.
start our walk and our bike across.
Not sure
this
what Dr.
beautiful
Victor was
stage.
doing.
People ask me all the time, Creature, are there
Very
alligators
appropriate
where you're
after
at
Gabby
right
was
now in
talking
the
about
river?
surgery.
Yes.
Surgery man.
That's something that your tour guides don't really like to get out there. They don't like that. You know, they don't want people to know that. You know, you ask them, they're very kind of nonchalant. They'll kind of steer you to another thing, or they'll say things like this: "Oh no, not where we're going." But the fact of the matter is, if you are in Florida where there are manatees, then you are likely with the alligators as well.
There are gators everywhere.
Doesn't
in
mean you
Florida.
should be frightened. It doesn't mean that
I
you
wonder
should
if
be
the
thinking, "Oh
gators
my goodness,
are
I put
trying
my
to
kids in."
do
No,
GTA
there's
6 as well.
this.
Just like that
There's not
stupid
reported
Florida
attacks and
Joker.
issues with it, but there are alligators.
The guy who decided to look like the Joker and is now trying to sue GTA 6 for taking his likeness after he took the Joker's likeness.
Bro, are you that actor guy? Which one? If you're talking about that guy that that hangs out in the background sometimes on TV shows, then I am. But if you're talking about that actor that's in a bunch of big movies, that's the guy that's on the main screen. It's not me. But if you're talking about that dude that walks in the background on NCIS holding a file folder, you know what I mean?
Oh, you were that guy? I was the guy crossing the other direction, going to court. And you do run into some funny situations. One of the most absurd, honest lines I ever said in my life was to a child actor.
Me in the
Weren't you my daughter a couple of months ago?
That's
And she
that's what
was.
that one person was saying the other day. They started saying that that's me in the corner. I thought they were
Yeah,
just making
Rochi,
reference to
this
that
guy and
song.
I are competing for the exact same parts. I mean, look at us.
Losing my religion.
Like a casting director gets my submission and his submission. You can only choose one of us, because fucking look.
That was me in the background.
And I am going to stop promoting you, since we are after the same role. Now we have a little more of a funky music break.
Paralisei o tempo só pra lembrar aquela cena em que eu tirava tua saia e você beijava minha boca.
Still a bigger fan of Lola. Lola had something soulful about her voice that I was really into.
Gratidão, Keila.
And this didn't get a notification for DMCA, but this sounds like just karaoke, whereas Lola had original music. That's been old.
Fingindo
It's
acreditar
been old
tava tudo
karaoke.
bem. Sei que quando olhar pra ela vai me desejar como ninguém. Morena malandra, você não me engana, sei que foi por querer. E mesmo se for, isso foi bom pra lembrar desse nosso romance. Quando o peito apertar, você pensa.
I know some of those words. I should really be much better at Spanish for taking Spanish 1 2 years in a row before going to Spanish 2 and living in Los Angeles for over half a decade. But we do have some nice fiddling going on here. You don't go along with any of our other musical groups, but you go along great together. Danton Alpha approves of the fiddling. Danton Alf is a fan of the fiddle. He is going to have to get back to the kitchen after this, where Alfs belong. But sure, take a musical break, Alf. Get down to the fiddle. Are all violins fiddles? Is it all on how you play a violin, depending on if it's a violin or a fiddle? Or are they two different things? All Alfs do belong in the kitchen, but thank goodness this Alf's mouth does not move. That takes away from some of the problems that people have with Alfs. Fun fact, violins smell better than fiddles. you sound like Gilda Radner there. I believe there should be more violins on TV. I actually believe that violins do smell better than fiddles.
Eric, I'm using the other birch.
From fiddlin' to whittlin', we are down in the country. He's whittling himself a spoon, much better than Homer Simpson whittled himself a spoon, because he just whittled it from a bigger spoon, as we know.
Thank you, Nat. Thank you, Jade. I guarantee you, Elton, it is user 609.
Rosanna Dan. That was the Gilda Radner character that thinks that there should be more violins on TV.
I appreciate the likes, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Guy Rogue is not going to buy
too bad, Eric.
this
About
whittled
40.
spoon. No wooden utensils. I find a wooden spoon sometimes is necessary for stirring a stew and getting that remnant down there on the bottom, or when making a white sauce.
Thank you, son.
Not
Kids.
that
Appreciate
white
you.
sauce. That white sauce is naturally thick. You need a thickening agent for the other edible white sauce, which is roux, of course.
Here I am talking to myself.
Now, this is some zombie makeup, but I found this up to Clown Lady and say that we had a Clown Lady here in this episode. Rochi has to make a stew right now. I think he's making some white sauce. Hopefully, this Clown Lady helps you with your white sauce. I know she is mine. And we've seen Simply Stephanie before. I know, yeah, she was doing zombie stuff before.
No, I'm not. I don't like that.
It could be Little Lemmy under all that makeup.
So let's let that dry for a second. Fix that.
If Little Lemmy decided to go by Simply Stephanie over on TikTok.
I'm not.
Yeah, we've seen Simply Stephanie do a few zombie makeup jobs.
Sorry, I'm trying to just kind of wipe this off.
She's got to wipe that off. Be sure to wipe that stew off when you're done. Squeegee it away, Rochi. Oh, nice job on the pro parts there. I mean, she does have a red nose. Even though she's going for a zombie, white face and red nose, I think I am allowed to round this up to a Clown Lady and say that we did roll a Clown Lady on today's TikTok episode. As co-host auditions, you will always get a Clown Lady at the end of the episode. I'm thinking of including Jad T. Jones at the end of every episode, too. Because his episodes don't pull viewers, but I want people to know about Jad T. Jones. So maybe I'll do a third episode of co-host audition with Jad T. Jones soon. Maybe I'll just work him into the end of every episode as my regular check-in. Because you need to know of this foolish Jad T. Jones.
I can stream from like my computer. I can stream
that's
from
right.
anywhere. Like
We-
that was part of
we
the
were
reason
back
why
to
I
blue
flipped
hair.
to art studio.
And that wasn't part of the costume. That was clearly
Where am I from? I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
a personal choice.
All
Ooh, a
right.
sexy Canadian. Oh, those yoga pants, Ashton.
Also, okay, so right back here, like pretty much right where my finger is right now, behind my like skull stick,
Yep, those yoga pants
there is
going off the camel.
the biggest spider. Like he is like this big, and he's just chilling on the wall. And I didn't want to move him.
And once again, not a
Because it
thick
felt
girl,
rude.
a very fit girl.
He's obviously been there for a while. He
My
was just like
preference is thick,
behind a shelving
but,
unit, and when I moved the shelving
Fit
unit,
Girl
I was
Ashton
like, "Oh, there's
has
a
it
very
going
big
on.
spider back here." And I've just kind of like left him be. I thought maybe
she's a hippie
he would
lady.
crawl somewhere else.
Just
but
letting
he's
the
kinda-
spider do
this
its
was yesterday.
thing
He's
and having
still
her
just
art.
chilling back there. So we're just gonna leave him. Hopefully none of the pets spot him, because if the cat spots him, it's game over for
Anyone
him.
watch Fanboy Flicks?
But I don't mind.
She kind of looks
sharing
like
my
the
space
sister or the cousin of
spiders. Like, I
Fanboy
live in an
Flicks
old
dude.
house. I live in
Because
Canada.
he's a
like,
Canadian.
It's not a big deal. But hopefully he stays safe because he's very, very large.
Oh, yoga pants
right.
are so wonderful.
Let's move on.
And
to
my yoga
our
pants
next painting.
do
This is
indeed
another
show off
one
my
that
bulge.
we started
Men do have to be careful with what yoga pants they buy.
a couple days ago.
Because they will split the balls if you buy lady
I
yoga
missed
pants.
the heart on my.
Some
Sorry.
of those lady yoga pants seem
so this
designed to show off the toe and the knuckle. And yeah, there was a pair of yoga pants that split my balls that I was like, well, wasting my money on this.
Christmas tunes.
Lovely.
Yeah, I love Christmas. Do you guys like Christmas?
Christmas
Not really.
best.
Let's see. How to get rid of a
It's
coal
when my family
fire?
imploded.
Do the chimney risk of
We used to be very
falling?
close. Christmas
Oh,
was
my.
some of my
I
first
hope you're
memories.
okay and everything's
my
safe.
family has broken off piece by piece with the
where's
big implosion happening in Christmas
that's what
2015.
Helios
So
said.
Spell Fury, no, I'm actually not
Yeah,
a
they're
fan of
they're
Christmas
little
time.
kitty and lion school.
Yeah.
And Republic of Christian says I don't have my Santa hat. Maybe there's an extra one around here.
Spell Fury,
Oh, look.
we do often see singing yoga. This is singing yoga. I'm stuck on Ashton. Ashton. Karaoke. We often see Spell Fury doing.
Tutored here at the castle.
This certainly looks like a family member of Tuki. I think this might be a distant cousin.
Exciting. I'm gonna take over Frogtopia one day.
Frogtopia?
Oh.
Watch out, Spurgtopia.
Is it 5:30 432 in Spain.
I believe
Jose?
Frogtopia is
How
right next to
exciting.
Spurgtopia. They do make these puppets themselves over at Spell Fury,
Glad to see you too, Jose.
and I think they need a little more work to not look fucking horrifying.
I found this hat.
Those
Wanna
eyes
borrow
are
it?
nightmare inducing.
It's got little jingly things on it.
Jingle, jingle,
And it's
jingle,
red
jingle,
and it's
jingle,
green.
jingle. Very pretty.
You want to wear it?
Sure.
Here.
Will it fit?
Frogtopia is Shelbyville to Spurgtopia's Springfield.
Okay. Does that fit it?
I don't know.
There.
Oh
no, it fell down.
Didn't go well.
It's too big for Cookie, but you can borrow it.
Sure.
So now you
Hi,
know.
Dylan. It's 4:33 p.m. here in the UK. In the
You can see through my screen.
yeah. Where's the
Frogtopia and Spell Fury really are wizards.
Oh, United Kingdoms. Yeah, that's like an Earth realm thing. Yeah. Oh.
And a little bit more video game content.
No, James! No!
We have Isaac Walmart requesting an encore presentation of Painting with Ashton, as he did with Tits Chopperson. What was Tits Chopperson's name? Tits Chopperson, Gia Armani. That was definitely worth the encore presentation. I'm gonna have to make it quick. I do have to get my brand ambassador unionship.
No, you don't love
And this
James.
is a gimmick for gifts. Instead of begging for gifts, saying no, I don't want that gift.
Thank you for
And the sunglasses, they're like a mid-tier gift. I think they're a little bit less than the hat. And the Galaxy that you hear people begging for, the Galaxy is the top tier of the gift, of the money that you can throw in the bucket that you can chuck in their bucket.
I'm shaking, man. Stop! Stop!
We have seen Bowsette before. She's done Bowsette. I say she.
Hey, do you mind if I like just start?
And since the name of this person is Yuri Star, and to my knowledge, Yuri is a man's name, I do believe that this is a male after
Oh my god, I'm shaking, man.
she gets out of this costume. This was a debate between me and my friend. I was like, no, it's a lady.
Stop it!
It's a lady. And yeah, I do believe it's actually a man doing a lady cosplay
whacking
at this
off in front of
point.
you while we're having this meeting. You
Do
do
what?
that over and over and over again. There's, that's not okay.
Do what? I've got that was very blunt. As short a time as I'm on, I need to hear that one more time.
Stop it!
Hey, do you mind if I like just start whacking off in front of you while we're having this meeting?
We call it making stew. Rochi helped establish on this episode. We're calling it making stew.
You did that over and over and over again. There's, that's not okay. That's
Oh, I
not
missed
like
out on the armpit hair.
he was the different mores in the 50s or something. Like no,
But there
that
are
was
a
like,
lot of hippie ladies.
Do you know what I mean?
From yoga class,
And it
I
was
know
like
that have
ongoing
the
behavior
that have the armpit hair.
And yeah, like I guess he's like paid his debt to society or whatever. But I
Are
just
you
don't
talking
think
about
I think a
Pee-wee or
distinction
Louis
should be made
C.K.?
with that. That wasn't.
Because Louis C.K. It wasn't during meetings.
Was there more to that story? Not
It was
really,
in his
because he
private hotel room.
I mean, people can quibble over whether or not he was unfairly punished. I don't necessarily
And
think he was, but
Pee Wee Herman was in a theater, and he was just
what's your
an old-fashioned
go-to
kind of
80s,
guy.
90s sitcom? Seinfeld.
He wasn't
Absolutely.
used to the
I'll tell
VHS
you,
porns at that
I
point.
grew up with sitcoms. They were a huge part of like my childhood.
I've been
There wasn't
rewatching
as much
Seinfeld.
children's entertainment
Season
in like
7,
the 80s.
very fun. Season 8,
So,
Larry
like,
David wasn't
sitcoms
there,
were a big
but they
deal, like
still
Different
have a lot of
Strokes,
classic
for instance. I
moments.
watched the shit.
Just
Different
saw
Strokes.
the
Dudley
Elaine
and
dance
Arnold
in
and the
season
Bicycle
8.
Shop. Whoa, boy,
And
man,
Man
a
Hands
podcast
on
about
season
that
8.
very episode. Anyway, maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, Yuri is irritating.
5 years ago, I
but
caught
that
an episode
irritation
of
does
Different Strokes on
convince
TV
people
thinking, oh, this is
to
a
tip
35-year-old
he or she.
sitcom. It's going to be really bad and unfunny. But I watched it, and it had the same kind of jokes as sitcoms today. And I watched a few, and people are saying stuff like Three's Company.
I love Three's
You look
Company.
at any sitcom that's good, that stood the test of time, even going back
Like, all
to
sitcoms
I
have
Love Lucy. Like funny's funny.
certain
and like jokes,
certain
situational
references
comedy
in
jokes.
it.
People are saying stuff like Roseanne.
I feel
Fresh
like
Prince, Three's
referential
Company,
humor
Cheers. All
have
like
overtaken.
classics. MASH. MASH was
Script
very
writing
popular when I was a kid.
nowadays
I was a little
on a
too
lot of
young for it.
shows.
I've seen 40 episodes of MASH, but not since I was like 10.
I don't know. But there are a lot of densely packed, really great episodes of Seinfeld. I think Soup Nazi might just be out of my top 10. And now we are on to the main event of a girl and her favorite cock.
Thank y'all. We was eating up the whole plate. For all the new people on here, if you send a galaxy, we have a dance party. That's what we was just doing.
She's making galaxies. She has a dance party with her cock. She gets a galaxy. Guy Rogue, not a huge Seinfeld fan as I am. But yeah, I would definitely say that Soup Nazi is just out of the top 10 best Seinfeld episodes. And but not a lot of booby ladies today. But once again, another fit girl here, Leah and Juan. Oh, so she has named her cock Juan. Some people not a fan of women with cocks, but that's okay with me. Very pretty eyes. Very pretty.
Oh, he wasn't trying to bite me.
Not afraid to show her cock to the entire world. Usually I have to go to strip chat to see a lady showing her cock to the entire world.
Somebody send a galaxy so we can get messed up.
I would say funky more than messed up, Leah. She is jumping around her room, making her camera vibrate as well with her movements. And that was today's episode. And yeah, there's the annoying Yuri. The request for an encore presentation of Ashton and her camel.
The art studio as well.
There we go. A little
Where am I
encore
from? I'm from Vancouver.
presentation of this Vancouver lady and her camel and her yoga pants.
Also,
Yeah,
so
Isaac
right
Walmart
back
has
here,
some
like
good
pretty much
instincts
right where my finger is,
on who deserves
right
an
now,
encore presentation.
behind my skull stick.
And Ashton
It's like behind a shelving unit, and when I
definitely calls for an encore presentation.
very big spider back here.
But I am short on time. I do have to run out and get across town very shortly.
This was yesterday.
So no more start and stop. Get your last looks at Ashton and her yoga pants.
None of the pets spot him, because if the cat spots him, it's
We can't see her arch particularly well in these shots.
sharing my space with spiders. Like, I live in an old house. I live in Canada. Like, it's not a big deal. But hopefully he stays safe, because
There will be spiders in an old house, and there will be ass and vagina cleavage in yoga pants.
painting. This is another one that we started.
And that's actually one we saw the last time that we saw that we saw Ashton.
Oh, I missed the heart on my. Sorry. Okay, so this one.
Oh, nice little yoga pants. Okay, let's go ahead and do our sign off. Plug one more time the episode tomorrow with Spurg Snake, who is a little bit nervous about coming on and doing a public appearance. So I thank you, Spurg Snake, for coming on tomorrow for chatting with beloved chatters. Thank you, Roji, for dropping in and staying while you were still making your white sauce. Making your nice little stew before you went and wandered on off. So I hope you folks will join tomorrow as Spurg Snake joins for chatting with beloved chatters. I will be back next week. I believe Christmas is Monday, so I will not broadcast on Christmas Day. It just makes sense to me to skip over the holidays as I did with Thanksgiving. But 2 more episodes, and I did announce ahead of time what this week's episodes were going to be, and it wasn't those 2 at all. So I am subject to just change my mind on a whim, especially if something like The Completionist happens, and I can just try to grab some views by something in the news. I'm trying to find a Mutahar one. I had a Mutahar one that I previewed and didn't quite work, but that is all for today. Thank you all for joining. Now feel free to go away.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Places all join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LS, MFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gate. To right, dear honey, with the right left 8. Grand right and left around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girls. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LS, MFT. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a lucky strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like, you just can't beat a lucky strike.